Hello friends, how are you? In this video we will talk about 46th President of United States, Joe Biden. In this video we will discuss about him, his background and his political background, all of this. So let's start. So first of all, Joe Biden, now he is 77 years old and he became the President-elect of United States of America after securing more than 270 electoral college vote. Now there is a big fight between Donald Trump and Joe Biden in this election. We have seen this is a great time for USA that they got a new president. If we see the background of Joe Biden, we can see a long political history in American politics. Now Democrat Joe Biden defeated President Donald Trump to become the 46th President of the United States, and he crossed 270 electoral college vote with a win in Pennsylvania. Now Trump refused to concede, threatening further legal actions on ballot counting against Joe Biden. Now Biden is 77 years old and he is now becoming the oldest US president in US history, and Kamala Harris became the first female vice president and the first person of color to serve as vice president of United States of America. And in November 6, Joe Biden got record-breaking 74 million vote for his Democratic Party. And now the great time for USA that we can say that they have given us a mandate action for COVID, the economy, the climate change, the systemic racism, and Joe Biden have to fight against this in future. If we see the background, now why won't Trump still let go? Now Trump is the first incumbent president to lose re-election since Republican George W. Bush in 1992. Now Trump's refusal to concede has no legal implication, but it could also add that in coming administrative challenges for bringing the country together after a bitter election. In this time, if we see the past of Joe Biden, now when Joe Biden took the presidency, he will become 78 years old, and before he took office his wife and daughter was killed and his two sons was badly injured in a 1972 car accident. Now Joe Biden was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he was raised in Delaware, and he was one of the youngest candidates ever elected to the Senate. He arrived in the US Senate barely old enough to meet the constitutional age requirement of 30. Now Biden's 1988 presidential campaign was done in by plagiarism allegation. If that weren't enough, he nearly died of brain aneurysm in 1988. Now in 2016, his adult son Beau was died of brain cancer, and Biden is giving up his last chance at the role that he has always wanted. Now if we watch the President Biden immediate challenge, there are many challenges in front of him. Biden likely will have to deal with a Republican Party that may be in a mood to compromise, and with a progressive base in his own party that will almost certainly try to push the incoming president. Now 2021 will be the Biden first year. This time when a new president power is maximized will be dominated by the coronavirus. See, Biden talks is complicated by inheriting a political climate insensitivity polarized by Trump's presidency. Now number 2 is China has accelerated its power play in Asia and around the world, and now a new Cold War looms in front of USA. If we see the new victory of Biden, many people have said many things against him or in favor of him. Our Prime Minister, that means Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, congratulate Joe Biden, and lastly, recently Xi Jinping congratulate him on his victory on US election, but till now President Vladimir Putin did not congratulate Joe Biden, because he said in his recent interview that it will be tough for Russia in future. That means he says that China is not the biggest enemy for USA, but Russia is the biggest enemy for USA. Joe Biden has said that. If we see that how will Biden beat the coronavirus, see a massive testing scale up should be done in USA, restoring the credibility of the government scientists and overseeing the eventual distribution of hundreds of millions of vaccine doses should be distributed equally in United States of America throughout the country. This must be done, and the pandemic may have to prove a decisive factors in Biden's win. Now, Joe Biden made a campaign pledge to increase the funding of coronavirus testing. He contact tracing and measures to isolate and support those sick with the virus. The Democratic House passed the HEROES Act earlier this year, the latest version of which allows $75 billion to this initiative. He also proposed a new funding to schools and childcare providers. The House bill directs $225 billion in these aspects. Meanwhile, Biden said that he would like to push governor, mayor, and the country executive to institute the mandate requirement citizens to wear masks when in public, and that vaccine would be a result of the Operation Warp Speed. Let's see, we don't know that in which time this vaccine will come, that is coronavirus vaccine, but the whole world is waiting for the coronavirus vaccine. Now, President Trump flagships this initiative to produce and deliver 300 million doses of safe and effective vaccine, with the initial doses which will be available in January 2021. And Trump is saying that, look, this is my vaccine and I made it for the United States of America, and he's tweeting about it till now. Let's see what will happen in USA and the rest of the world. So hope you like this video. I am not sure what kind of video I make in this time. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and hit the like button, and we will meet on next video with another topic. Tata.